And episode 33, the mainly crypto, the mainly golf show. I'm joined by the sticky bandits of Hep and Marv. It's Home Alone season, so the two are right on cue. We're here to look at the Mauritius Open. Marv, have you done a lot of research?
Yeah, it's in Mauritius, I think.
Winner of this 2 years ago, Anton Rosner spoke off. Never even heard of him. I think he's like 55 in the world. That's Matt Harvey Preston. Sorry, don't give me his government name. That's Magic Marv, the professional, semi-professional golf podcaster. We're here to. All right, we won't look at necessarily the Mauritius Open. There's been a couple of good tournaments in South Africa. Live Golf's been in action. No idea who won, but have you've been taking an interest in the Showdown? Have you? With Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy, odds on there are a sea of blue on Odds Checker. Would you be taking the 4-7 Scottie and Rory against the Live boys?
Oh, I
You
don't
get
think at
11 to 8, 11
4-7.
to 8 Bryson and Brooks.
Yeah, I think at those odds you got to take the underdogs. I mean, I think it's if it was even monies, I'd go Rory and Scheffler, but yeah, not at 4-7.
I
Bryson
know
and Brooks. I,
Scott.
I don't know why they're playing. To be honest, does that matter?
I think it's could be Florida. Um,
It might be. Oh, it might be in Nevada actually.
would that be
So
weird?
yeah,
Because Xander
we've
lives
looked
in
into it.
Vegas. Why would they not have Xander involved then?
It's yeah, it's like a purpose built. Well, I say purpose built, but I think from the aerial view, there's this like plot of land that's just green, and then around it's just desert, and
I
the
mean,
the
that's
golf
Vegas
courses.
anyway, right? I mean, that sounds like Dubai. I mean,
Yeah, Vegas,
the
Shadow Creek Golf Club in Las Vegas.
Matthew, there was a bit of needle on the range today with Rory trying to be clever in front of the cameras. God, I thought I'd get him back after he took my US Open off me and Bryson. Tested him very, very succinctly. You kind of lost that yourself, Rory. You didn't need me, did you? And Rory was left speechless in front of all the reports. Like he's just been completely mugged off. So
At least he
it'd be
didn't just leave.
yeah, it'd be interesting if he has any retorts on the golf course. But Scheffler's an interesting one because I think he's got to leave. Um, Scottie's not got the greatest of records on when it comes to match play golf. I know he won the match play itself 2 years ago, but his Ryder Cup record isn't great. For some reason, I can't imagine him and Rory getting on well as mates. What do you reckon, Marv?
What's going on?
Yeah, I agree. It's an interesting one because that's why I'm again. I suppose you had to have Rory in there because he's what is he? He must be in the top three in the world. But I don't know. I do wonder
He's the
if I
third in the world.
know
Scottie, Sander,
as much as
Rory.
Bryson and Brooks had that kind of a they didn't get on supposedly, didn't they? But both
Brooksy.
Americans, could they come together? Could they think this is yeah? As you say, maybe the Rory and the Scotty partnership might not work.
It just doesn't seem right. The two of them just don't seem similar at all.
You can imagine, yeah. As good as Scotty is, I do still think of him as a bit of a. He's just not flash or anything. He just
But he's a bit Tiger-esque in the sense where I see him having like a proper killer mentality in tournaments when it comes to these like pairs or competitions. That can't be asked. Just fucking funny. And I'll start playing properly again in a few weeks. And like he looked fantastic, right, in the Hero. What's final round 63 to win by five. We were saying beforehand, he was a shot behind going into the last round. He was even money. Jesus Christ! Like I don't think we get that at any tournament next year if he's in the same position. I think bookies will really figure him out. But in an exhibition match like this, I just don't seem like
I,
asked.
s- I suppose. Well, the reports are that the winner or the pair that wins will get a share of $10 million in cryptocurrency.
Is it actually
Uh,
crypto?
yeah, it is. Well, it's sponsored. It is sponsored by Crypto.com.
It's going to be some Bryson NFTs.
Um,
That long
Yeah.
list. But just read as well that they're going to play best ball for the first six, and then they're going to play alternative shot for the next six holes. So there's going to be three holes where Scotty puts McIlroy bang down the centre of the fairway, and then Rory's going to hit the most atrocious approach shot.
yeah,
Scheffler's going to be so pissed off.
Just going to pray that Rory tees off, right? If Rory tees off and Scheffler's there with like 140 with a wedge, you're fucking hell, Rory, you got 6 foot for birdie.
I think
You
they're
can't be.
alternating it, so I think those 3 holes where Rory tees off, they're going to be pretty much guaranteed. But yeah, the other 3 when it's the other way around, could be some funny Scheffler faces.
Tiger was giving him no credit as well. Like Tiger was on commentary for like chunks of the last round of the Hero, and Scheffler's there stiff in wedges to 6, 7 foot. And Tiger's like, yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, he's a good player. Let's see where he's in 5 years. Very hard man to please is Mr. Woods.
He knows he's coming for him.
Tiger's like, yeah, I mean, I'd be very surprised if he emulated anything Tiger did, but I'm sure Hep will provide the stats to accompany such results next year.
I thought he'd already surpassed him, Twig.
No, fucking apparently. If you see stats over here,
Well, yeah, Tiger's
better
just playing
competition
donkey.
as well.
If you got the shot gains against donkeys, then it's miles ahead.
Because Scotty's beating a bottle of like McIlroy, and Xander's only found out how to win the last 12 months. Apart from that, he was beating fucking Patrick Cantley and Patrick Reed and Colin Morikawa. Yeah, fucking
Keith
the
Mitchell
greats
is
of the
better
game.
than whoever the 25th best that Tiger was playing.
Keith fucking Mitchell. God, wasn't he leading another tournament 3 weeks ago? Balled it again.
He'll never see it through. Just lay straight.
It out there on the snap 2 hours. Just finds absolutely nothing. Yeah, but the showdown starts this week. We'll leave that alone. But Marv, have you seen the changes to the purses of the Ryder Cup personnel that starts at Bethpage Black in September?
I had only briefly come across. I saw the top comments that Tiger said something about.
Again,
Well-
another link sent in the group chat and nobody reads it. So
No, I did. There was something about the increasing, but I generally didn't know that.
and busy, yeah. Busy time of the year, end of year taxes.
I didn't
like
know
the
that
end of the
they
tax
got.
year.
I didn't know that they for decades. I didn't know that they were paid, but that money went.
I didn't
to
either.
their charity, to their choice. No,
Yeah,
I didn't
so they were previously paid, I think 300,000, 200 or 300,000 a year, and they changed it now that they get £500,000. £500,000 a year for playing the Ryder Cup. Fucking hell. That's mental.
I mean, a lot of money. Look,
That's a lot of money.
You
When
know,
you're there,
Patrick Cantley is setting up his own charitable trust with him as the fucking, trustee on
trustee.
it. Yeah, he is.
Charity starts at home, lad.
Well, he was the one that wanted paying for playing, and
It starts the first line of the press of the quote is, nobody here is like, nobody said it yet. No one
nobody
said
wanted
it.
it.
Nobody wanted it. None of the players have come to us. We just decided to give them an extra.
Fair.
Yeah, give them an extra 200 grand each. Yeah, of course we have. Come on,
Or whatever
lads.
cap they want.
The fact that he wouldn't wear a cap last year because he just couldn't find a cap to fit. A cap that stretches. Yep. Won't fit my head.
To be fair, I'd rather it go to the players than just to some random business or charity of the PGA. Like that, it makes so much money, the Ryder Cup. Well, surely the players should get some compensation for it as being the stars, and it should just go to businesses.
If it was like the entire purse going to local charities, absolutely. But I don't think that's the reason why they do it. These players feel like they should be compensated for their time. And for what, Marv, whatever you said about Rory, the fact he came out 2 years ago that he went disgraceful, they're asking for money. I would pay to play in the Ryder Cup.
he's kind of back to the similar argument of, professional footballers playing for the country, and do they think they should be, compensated, or significantly compensated? The clubs might be on extra one-off bonuses for getting selected for things like that, but the regular.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, they shouldn't, have to. But if the event's going to make that much profit and that much money, surely they deserve some of it, and it shouldn't just go to nameless businessmen who do nothing apart from
put
some sponsorship up and Sky TV. Like, surely the players should be getting the money.
But the problem is,
Rather than
it's different. because so the European Tour, the DP World Tour makes a loss 3 years of the year. So 3 years out the cycle, and it makes a profit the Ryder Cup year. So he doesn't have the
Yeah, if there's
infrastructure,
like you
the
said, if
logistics,
there's
the
stuff behind
sponsorships.
it that
So the European Tour functions as a business base over a 4 year period, and they make money then on the Euro on when it's the Ryder Cup year. Um,
yeah,
PGA Tour is
fair. Yeah, if
different.
you've got that transparency and they can show that, then I'm all for that. That's fine.
Well, the PGA Tour
When
was set up as a charity, right? So they kind of have to declare everything,
whenever
or
you,
they don't
yeah,
have to declare everything, so they can smoke and mirrors it. DP World Tour, European Tour is a business. Um, it shows their P&L over the 3 years, and then obviously Ryder Cup year, big bump. Um, we
fair
haven't
enough.
spoken. Yeah, we haven't spoken of actually since the news. Marv, what do you reckon about the news that the Saudis are going to have a stake in the PGA Tour after all this toing and froing? They finally get a foot in the
Eventually,
door.
has something actually
Public
come out
Investment
recently?
Fund, PIF.
Yeah, but are we still these discussions that supposedly a deal was still on the table 18 months ago? And
But it's a big difference between it's like sliding in someone's DMs and them actually replying to you. So
I think
the
I
fact
think oh no, I was gonna say, I think the big thing, and we might have said about it before, that we'll see who gets reselected this year for Live Golf, for their season. And obviously people's deals are coming up for expiry soon, aren't they? They can't keep going. Oh well, we'll give you another deal for the next 3 years, and then because then it's just causing more problems to integrate them back into the PGA Tour.
not really. If the players are only bothered about money, then
No, but like I'm thinking, so has Liv been? Is it? They must have done 3 seasons now.
yeah, it's done 3 years, I
Does that
think.
sound right? And
Yeah,
some of those contracts in the early days weren't they for about 3 seasons?
Yeah, I was just trying to look up when DJs was.
That's what I mean. So I wonder if some up, some. Oh, but hasn't I know DJ has he been made a ambassador,
I think it started
something
2022.
like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so but yeah, like Marv says, if they start renewing the first wave that signed up for the next 3 years, then does that imply that there's another 3 years of Live Golf, and then
How does that work?
the
Yeah,
year
I don't
after
know.
that, they then sign up the next lot for another 3 years? Then that implies there's 4 years left. But
The
I
thing
mean,
is,
yeah, if you want to bring it back together, you've got to have the PIF involved and have a stake of the PGA. So, if it's as small as 6% and one person on the board, then fine. Well,
do you think as a way to appease PIF and the Saudis, one of the big tournaments where they've been, I think they have one in Miami, right? I think they might have another one in New York. I'm sure they have one at like one of the Trump courses. If when they have a big live golf tournament, they get 3 or 4 PGA teams made of PGA players, so you get like I don't know, fucking moguls, whatever you call them. They've got Schauffele,
four
I don't
goals.
know, Schauffele, they've all got shit names. Schauffele, Morikawa,
Yeah,
Cadley, and Keegan, and then they've got another team which is like I don't know, Renegades, and it's Lowry, Fleetwood, McIlroy, and give me a European golfer on the DP World Tour. Fitzpatrick. You know what I mean?
You think they'd still carry on then with this? So if the PIF buying the 6%
They've
doesn't
built a
end live,
brand. You can't
they don't
invest that much
care.
time and
They
effort
don't,
into building live golf and the 54, and you
yeah, they
have the
can. They
relationships
don't
with
care.
sponsors and golf courses. If anything, you have to carry it on, at least even use it as a lesser tour, right? And use some of these like lesser players. But you've built a brand and you've built a business. You surely carry on with it, even if it's in a different guise. Otherwise, it's just absolutely horrendous business. And it was just $1 billion just to
Well, I
try
don't
and
think they're
get
making profit, are they? They've
no
got
shit.
unlimited. They've got
as,
unlimited money. They don't care.
the one way you could say it is if the end goal was to get a stake in the PGA Tour, and if it costs them the time and the effort and the money in rolling out their own series just for the PGA Tour to eventually back down and say, look, stop with your Mickey Mouse tournament, fine, we'll let you invest. I don't know, it's as you say, you can't imagine that they'll just kibosh it all and Live Golf will cease to exist because of it would be crazy. But I don't know. I generally don't know what the end goal is. Part of me just thinks the end goal is just they don't care. They've got that much money. They just want to.
Just want to be right. It's the same with
what's the end goal of the Saudi Pro League for football? What future has that got?
No idea.
Are they just doing it for the hell of it?
Yeah, when Ronaldo and Benzema finally retire, what happens to it?
Because I can. Do you know what I mean?
They'll keep doing it until the World Cup in 2034, won't they? I guess. Well, try and I don't know. Just.
But how much money is too much money? Like, I don't think the current crop of players in Europe are necessarily going to get loaded across because they're all paid so well at the minute.
Well, now Henderson's come back and he's such a role model. But...
Fucking rainbow this. Yeah, straight to Ajax. Liverpool fans don't even disgusted by him, don't even talk about him anymore. Very fickle bunch, them Scousers. Did you watch any of the golf last week for the Nedbank?
No.
There was golf.
Sean Norris posted 13 under on the clubhouse, and despite the fact there's 3 par 5s in the last 7 holes, nobody was able to topple him. There's a guy called Van Zelzen who was tied for the lead, entering 18, perfect tee shot, second shot in the water, mid-6, and that is very, very a proper, very accurate representation of the European Tour on Sundays.
Were you back him?
No, I messaged you saying I like Van Zelzen who balled it at 18. And there's a kid called Ayola, some Spanish guy, but I couldn't have in these shitty tournaments, those with bigger names are always some shorter just because of the competition. But same with this week, I can't have Antoine Rosner. He was 6-4 after the first round last year and his ass completely went. He'd be a big layer. Marcus Shinhull 4-putted from like 20 feet. He 3-putted from 4 feet at a par 3. I knew he'd mess up. He's one of the favourites this week. He's got no chance. Richard Mansell 25 to 1's a good price. As is I tip him for a lot. Marcel Schneider's 45 to 1. German guy. Very steady. Looks a lot of birdies. Should go right.
Pavan caught my eye at 35s, and
he
Marv's
was
friend Daniel Brown at 55s.
No, in the game.
You're right, Twiggy, lad. You're right, Twiggy. You're right, Daniel.
55 seems a decent price.
He lives with his grandma. Decent price based on what?
The last time I saw a leaderboard 2 months ago. He was up there 2 months ago.
Some lovely decorations, by the way. That's off to the Cumiers.
Yeah.
Don't think I pronounced that right.
That Reyes.
Yeah,
that's Reyes.
I think let's just remember that it's 2 weeks until the PGA Tour season starts. So
yeah, we're going to get in on that one and done.
The century starts 2nd of Jan.
Like I say, Bitcoin's up to 106, so I might as well just leave it now.
Just jumping back to Live Golf, I've seen Bubba Watson got relegated from his team, even though he was captain of the Range Goats. He's demoted. Be interesting to see if he comes back to the PGA Tour if he's can't get back onto Live.
If he's relegated? What does that mean then? He can't play anymore.
Yeah, I think he's out of the play pool. But he says Watson has been given the chance to pitch a business plan to Live executives for his return to the Range Goats roster in 2025. But yeah,
so
basically,
you played that shit. You get relegated. But you do a nice PowerPoint presentation. I might let you win.
So he was captain of the Range Goats. He played so bad he's been relegated, along with some nobodies.
We've not been good for about 10 years, was it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. So it'll be
I
interesting.
think
I don't know. Oh, Brendan Grace as well has been relegated, so I guess it'd be interesting to see if they can come crawling back to the PGA.
if you remember, it was
I think
9.5
PGA would
years
take
ago.
them back.
Brandon Grace, Bubba Watson. I think it was Bubba and Spieth in the final two ball in the Masters when Louise was round, and I ended up going to watch Forrest Gump in the bedroom, and Finnegan's like, "What do you mean? You don't have to watch Forrest Gump? You've got a tenner each way." The guy in the Master at 33 is his favourite. This is everything you live for, Milner. Yeah, I want to watch Forrest Gump. You want to watch Forrest Gump?
Boop,
Are you
boop,
sure?
boop, boop, boop.
Shut the fuck up, Finney. You know exactly I don't want to watch it. Do you know that face he does? What do you mean, Twig? Fucking wind me up. Oh, me and Hep are going to watch it anyway. Hep, should we get another beer? Yeah, well, actually, Finney, thank you.
Yeah. Look at them beer, Finny. I'd never do that. No. I'm a real man. I'd never do that.
What do you mean, Twig? You're going to watch Forrest Gump? Sunday, the Masters final day. Okay.
And then also, it was same for that Liverpool Palace 3-3, wasn't it?
got to walk, got nudged the shower. Twig is 3-3. How was it 3-3? They were 3-0 10 minutes to go. 3-3. I've just got no idea what's going on.
No, good times.
Anyway, that's why there's nothing in the jumping pigs anymore. Marv, anything else to add for your followers out there?
No.
What do you think about the golf league, Marv?
You're looking a bit skinny, Marv. You've been ill, or you lost some weight, or
I don't know why I'm looking. No, maybe it's just a good filter on this.
Good haircut.
You're taking the bathrobe off for once.
It's no, the shave. The shave
You move the
helps.
camera to a certain angle. It looks like you end up going a bit bold, so I won't go too far forward.
I don't know this golf. We'll see it, but golf league. I don't know. You say it might be interesting to see because it's curiosity about how it'll work. How it'll work, but I still can't get over hitting golf balls into a screen and then being projected. Honestly, as someone who's played golf, I don't see how it's going to catch on. I'm struggling with it. I am.
I do think they're going to really struggle to sell out the stadium week after week.
Yeah.
Like if they're going to just if it's going to become like the darts of golf in a way, like if that's the atmosphere, because of
I don't think they're moving it around the country. I think because it's so high tech, it's got to be in this one place in Florida. Like they can't sell out, even if it's only a 20,000 stadium. Surely at like week 8, they're not selling that out. People are just like, yeah, I'm done. Like even to go see Tiger, people are not going to care.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I said interesting and curiosity, but I can't say I'm sat here buzzing waiting for it.
As long as Tiger's there, they'll get viewers, so that's all anybody cares about. Have you got a coin to follow, Marv, over the Christmas period?
Yeah, I have actually.
It's
You
you can follow us at Mainly Crypto on all our socials. It'll be live by the time this goes live.
It's those gold and silver ones that you can buy in that like fishnet, the chocolate ones. Get some of them.
Not financial advice.
Yeah, just stick them on the Christmas tree and then, yeah.
You stick coins on the Christmas tree?
Yeah, those gold and silver coins in that like fishnet type bag of chocolate coins. Those are the ones to get.
You have a different interest in fishnets.
Whatever.
Mesh.
Whatever it is, some kind of like net type.
Fuck's sake. Hep gives a coin to follow for the next few weeks.
There's this one LimeWire. Do you remember that old streaming services?
I've been alright with LimeWire.
yeah, so I think that's got some good nostalgia that could
Do steal my
spike.
tips, Hep. I'll fucking cut you out of this podcast.
I mean, Civic's also down 10% today, so it might be a good chance to
Hey,
buy.
it
And
was
then
at 20% yesterday, though. Shut the fuck
well,
up.
exactly, that is one of the most volatile coins I ever see. Like, so just it's down 11% buy, so 10% sell. Like,
It's
but
been a
yeah,
good,
give
it's been a good
LimeWire a
few
look.
months. If anything is proved, if anything to me, it's just proved bankroll is everything. Give us an actual coin.
Oh, I don't buy random coins. Like,
They just lump an XRP to wait for it to go up by 4 or 5 times. Yeah, fucking easy game.
yeah,
All right, put it this way:
Depends.
put a coin up in the next 30 seconds. I'm going to put £200 in XRP.
Depends what return you
Algorand.
want.
Alphabetical order. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the old
No.
Algorand.
True. Yeah, no. I read some things about Algorand today. ALGO.
Might be look interested.
I used to hold that. Sold it a long time ago.
See,
He
now is the
engaged with
time
his
to
own
get
bar.
back in.
I still think. I'll still say. I still think. Look, Solana is. That's the main obvious one for that'll start going up at some point soon.
Why?
He's just well.
And that's what bonks on Milner, so your bonk will go up as well.
I'm trying to load the chart. Is
You made some new graphs.
no, I'm just looking at the Solana
One
chart.
Solana coin is £168. Jesus, is it a good coin? That's an expensive thing to put on a tree. It's a fast, secure, censorship-resistant blockchain providing open infrastructure required for global adoption. And adoption? You what? They're my kids.
Max supply not available. Seems a bit dodge. Keep
Solana's
printing
down
more.
10% in the last month. Yeah, you know shit about.
That's what I mean. I think
Sorry,
a safe option.
You said that about IoTex and you never put any money in it.
IoTex.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I've never held that. Did I ever? When did I suggest
You
that?
wrote in the group chat.
Couldn't even tell you what it does, what it is.
So your word means nothing. Okay, good. Abby Preston. Wednesday, 9th of October. IoTex probably has the best looking chart out of the four.
No, yeah, it
Special.
was out of. Oh, it was out of the ones you hold.
Oh, right. Okay. I don't
It's not
hold
going
anything.
well.
What are you talking about? So you thought IoTex was that good that you didn't put any money in? Okay.
Well, out of the four.
Yeah. Marv don't play with
So you
anything
say
that
there's four
mainstream.
girls there stood at the bar. Best of the four was one on the left, Twig.
Well,
So you're
come on,
gonna
it's
check her
like
up. Fucking still ugly. You know what I mean?
what? Exactly. If a 3 out of 10's the best of the group,
Marv plays with the 0.5%.
Wait, you call it IoTex a
It might
3 out of
blossom.
10? It's fucking bit
well, it's a
bad.
very limited selection.
Right. Do you have a tip for this week?
Are we back to golf?
In life, racing, football, anything.
The tip would be don't start on the chocolate too soon.
Don't start on the chocolate too soon. Go for the Just for Men before Christmas Eve.
Running tomorrow in the 320. No, it's not.
Well, I can give 2 tips now. If I can click this up, Marv, you would not believe my form at the minute. It's unbelievable. And proves that you are just in complete jinx because I don't think that account's seen a loser. Oh, there's 2 Heps. He's gone. What is that?
I'm
That
back.
365 account has never seen form like it.
No, it's absolutely flying. No, you're off Charles's tips.
And the thing is, as well, I remember that one that won the weekend of I think was it on Sunday. I thought, yeah, I really like this Charles. But that's against my mate, right? It was that Vincenzo, and he's put up Tedley. Yeah, I think Vincenzo probably makes all win. Sorry, mate. I don't think he does. Okay.
So it's me and Charles in the same boat together then, basically.
Just a pair of fish. Linda Moon is 5-1 for the last at win candidate tomorrow. I think she wins. I think she's a very good price. And there's another horse called Yggdrasil of David Pipes in the 245, which is a 2.5 mile handicap chase at 7-1. One of those two picks will win tomorrow. And you can thank me later.
Thank you, Twig.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give you some winners here. You don't even look at all appreciative.
I'm looking at a list of coins.
There's gold and silver ones you put on the tree, yeah?
Probably the
Idiots.
best.
Both of them. If you want to watch the much better version of the Siggy Bandits, Home Alone is on ITV on Sunday at 5 o'clock. I've been Jack Milner. He's been Marvin. He's been Hep, and I'm sorry I didn't show this. We'll see you all very soon. Merry
Bye, Jack
Christmas.
Milner.
Happy. Ta-ra.